Hey, what's up, amigos? Check it out. This is going to be a little bit of a different video because, you know, I'm at a little bit of a standstill as far as what kind of work to do in the garage. The Tramp and the Softail are in perfect running shape, and I'm at a standstill with the Ironhead. So what I'm going to do today, I got a little bit of a special treat. Don't even know if you want to call it a treat, but check out who came over to hang out with me and Jason. The man. Anonymous Biker USA. Came all the way over from New Orleans to here in Mississippi, and he wanted to see what the Tramp was like.
You had to put him on a leash.
Yeah, I had to put the guy on a leash. So, Anonymous Biker, what do you expect to do today?
I expect the Tramp to show me Mississippi and have the bike time of my life.
We're going to try and go up and see the Hellfighters bike shop up there in Laurel, Mississippi, and if we got time, we'll stop by Hattiesburg to check out the Indian dealership because, you know, this guy here is an Indian lover.
I like Harley too.
Yeah, he likes Harley too, but we know what he's partial to. So anyway, without any further ado and me running my mouth, we're going to get on the road and we're going to make a day of it, all right? So we'll see you guys on the road. Okay guys, we made it. Quite the side winds that we went through and headwinds. It felt like a freaking kamikaze pilot on the Tramp today. But nevertheless, we have made it to the Hellfighters bike shop. Jason's finally glad to be here. His old scoot made it. Of course, Anonymous's motorcycle made it. And he is hiding behind his saddlebag so he can remain anonymous. He doesn't have his Darth Vader helmet on at the moment, so we're not going to put him on camera without his you know, his anonymity, if that's a right word. So I don't know what in the world we're going to do here, but we'll just show you guys around this shop, and we'll show you some other things. And this is one of my favorite bike shops to come to because there's a little section in the back that has a lot of old stuff, and hence I ride some old stuff, and Jason's got some old stuff. Yeah, Jason says this seat even came from here. In fact, I know it did come from here because I was here when he got it. So we're going to quit goofing off and get inside and take a look. Hey guys, check it out before we go inside. I'm putting my jacket and stuff on here, and guess what rattled loose while I was doing that? Check this out. Ta-da! Freaking bolts came out. I don't know when that happened, so I guess I know what I'll be getting while I'm here. Is a couple of bolts that'll go right here in these bolt holes. Oh well, it wouldn't be a chopper if it didn't fall apart every once in a while.
What we do. This is what we do.
Kudos to the camera guy. Okay guys, this is my favorite place in this entire place right here. An endless amount of freaking parts everywhere, even old stuff to new stuff. Let me show you this area. I mean, my goodness, look at all of this. As you can see guys, they have got a lot of motorcycle parts. A lot of these parts are takeoff parts from wrecked motorcycles that were totaled out, but these are all parts that will fit whatever you're looking for, whatever your application is. And they have a lot of modern stuff, newer stuff, and very little old stuff. And still, the little old stuff they have is still sufficient for what I need. I really enjoy coming up to this place. I mean, you know, tell them what you're gonna find. I thought I had a lot of parts in my shop. These guys got everything possible, I'm telling you. But that's that. So I'm gonna see if I can get to talk to a couple of guys about the ministry behind this place and the reason why it exists, how it came into being. So without any further ado, let's see who we can get to talk to.
Well, years ago, when our director, Mike Shirley, which is the president of the Laurel chapter, him and Mr. Richard, they built this, so it was an old beer joint. And
Okay.
so they funded it somehow or another with money and made an old mission, the mission at the cross. Right here is the old shop.
Oh, that's the old shop, okay.
And it stayed there for 12 years. It's still a meeting house today for we have meetings. And went from that to this. Everybody in the mission had a part in redoing all this stuff. It was an old garment factory.
Okay.
Years ago.
But as far as putting this place together, what I found unique that I heard is that this place, you guys didn't take any kind of grants, no loans. It was all donations and motorcycle sales, and the labor that put this stuff together was the people that you ministered to from off the streets, right? See, and that is very unique about that.
And all 100% proceeds from old motorcycle parts to a brand new Sullivan Jeep goes back into the mission of the cross.
Right. So in order to the furtherance of the gospel, right?
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
I also figured while I'm at it, I'll go back outside and get my seat. Like I said, bolts fell out of it, so in the service department, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some bolts that will fit this, so let's see what they've got back there. And maybe we'll get to talk to somebody else who can give us some more input and some more information about the ministry and about this place. Got here. That looks like what might fit. That or it. You got one more?
Yeah.
All right, cool beans.
Let me get them.
Good deal. All right, now that we got some bolts right here, I'm going to talk to one of these guys. This guy right here, his name is Carlos. And Carlos,
you're
part of the Hellfighters motorcycle ministry. Am I right?
I'm actually at Mission at the Cross, what the Hellfighter support.
Okay, so what can you tell me about Hellfighters, this place, and in relation to the ministry you're involved in?
Okay, so I'm a current resident at Mission at the Cross. So the whole purpose of our 83,000 square foot bike shop is to support Mission at the Cross. All the profits that customer buy, the screws that you bought today, will go there to give the guys another chance at life. It's a drug and alcohol rehab, but it's 100% Christian, Bible based. So everything you see, all the products, all the services, head to go towards Mission at the Cross.
So you're telling me what you said is that the proceeds of the sales that happen here go to Mission of the Cross?
Yes, all the profits.
All the profits of this place right here.
Yeah, but now we do bikes, we do Hummers, we do Jeeps. We have our Rhino Jeeps, our pre-owned bikes, and now we have our Rhino Hummers.
And all the proceeds, and the majority or even all, goes to the furtherance of the gospel And I'm correct about that, right?
Yes, you're 100% right.
That is awesome.
100% of the profits of Hellfighters USA goes to Mission at the Cross. So the guys over at the Mission, we have a Bible study in the morning, and then after the Bible study, we do what they call VOTEC time, and that's from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And so it may be like what you were saying when we first purchased this motorcycle. It was putting the steel up, it was putting the wood up, it was cleaning the floors, whatever it takes. So we learn a job or a trade. It may be lumber, it may be plumbing, it may be bookkeeping, whatever it is, but it's to keep you busy during the day, and then you start and end with Jesus every day.
That is so cool. So now the work is done on this place. So now more of those proceeds can go more towards the gospel and the ministry and that stuff, right?
That's right.
That is so awesome. I appreciate you talking
no
with
problem.
me, man.
Thank you for stopping by.
And that's Carlos from the Mission of the Cross Ministries, which is across the road from here. Hellfighters run hand in hand with them. So that is so cool to hear that. I appreciate you talking with me.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. All right, we're done with Hellfighters right now. So we're gonna head back down to Hattiesburg. We're gonna get us some lunch and possibly check out the Indian dealership like I was talking about, because the man, the anonymous, the myth, the legend is, he's an Indian guy. So we're gonna quit tying up these gas pumps.
I run on high test too.
Yeah, we're gonna quit tying up these gas pumps and get going down the road.
What's in your tool bag, Jason?
What's in my tool bag?
Yeah.
Screwdriver and some duct tape and some zip ties.
Let's see what's in this guy's tool bag. We got a ratchet. We got some crescent wrenches. We got a nut driver. We got a flathead. And we got pliers. And a zip tie. Always have a zip tie. That's right. Oh, and an Allen wrench. What magical tool did you find in the toolbox, sir?
Do what?
A zip tie is critical to the biker tool bag.
That's a fact.
And look what we have. Don't try this at home, folks. This is a 1978 Harley Davidson edition zip tie.
This is what makes motorcycling fun.
That's right.
You got war stories to tell. Sometimes they're not always desirable when they happen, but hey, at least you don't die, right? You got something to talk about later. I mean, and you can't really make it happen as often unless you got something like this.
Roadside repair at its finest. You too can purchase the Harley Davidson zip tie at Tramp's website.
Okay guys, we already had lunch and I didn't film it because it wasn't interesting, boring stuff, blah, 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 blah. But here we are at the Indian dealership, just looking around, see what they got. As you can see, they got a lot of cool stuff here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So, Anonymous, what do you think about it all?
I had a great time. Hattiesburg is a cool place, but Hellfighters was the best.
I have to agree with him. What about you, Jason?
Hellfighters.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because they got a good cause that's going on, man, for why they do what they do. Okay, so that's probably why they've prospered so much, because their cause is real and genuine. Anyway, enough of my babbling. If you guys could dig it, man, I appreciate it if you hit a like on that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe for more videos coming up. And don't be afraid to hit that bell icon for the notifications of the new videos. And like I always say, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to film next, but I will try to keep it interesting.
And in the next episode, Tramp builds a sport bike.
That's a joke. You know, he just killed my my role here. But anyway, you guys just go ahead and you guys be good to yourselves, and thanks a lot. All right, bye-bye.